Hey YouTubers, I just wanted to go over some of the spoilers and just some kind of speculation, more of an open question for everyone, and I'll just basically share my thoughts and opinions on this as well. But before we get into this, I will be covering some of the spoilers that we've gotten over the last couple of days, and if you don't want to be spoiled on anything, if you want to go on to everything as fresh as possible, then please make sure to stop this video and come back to it later, or, just share your thoughts on the title even. I mean, obviously, you probably know how things are going to what's going to happen, but if you don't want to hear specifics, then just share your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. But with that being said, I wanted to talk not only about the special of Dragon Ball Super, but also how the Tournament of Power is going to be playing out going forwards. So we do know that Goku and Jiren are going to be fighting with a lot of time left in the particular tournament. I mean, just considering, I know it's going to be, I think they said it was like a 25-minute, I believe 25-minute mark when they actually start fighting. And just to kind of put some context into that, we all know that Goku and Frieza fought for 5 minutes when Planet Namek was going to explode. So we do know just how much longer they can basically drag this out if they wanted to. I'm not saying it's going to be this long. I'm just saying that there's still a whole lot of time left in this tournament. In fact, as I've said in previous videos, and a lot of people were mad about at the very beginning, 48 minutes is probably one of the longest fights that we've ever seen in Dragon Ball. They've made points on this. They pointed this out, even though we're watching it for more than, multiple hours when they're still here. I mean, for God's sakes, the last couple of episodes have only eaten through probably 16 minutes in the tournament itself. So this is going to be a really long tournament. But it's really weird to see Goku and Jiren actually going hand in hand around the 25-minute mark of the tournament without actually knowing exactly how this is going to end. And personally, one of the things, and I think the biggest thing that they could do that would probably piss off not only myself but a lot of the fan base, is taking Goku and Jiren, having them fight, have this epic fight, and then either ending the tournament, from some technicality, maybe someone, like a lot of people have said, be it someone will interrupt the tournament, and pick your grab bag of theories on that situation. We don't necessarily know the direction of this particular tournament right now. We don't know whether it's going to be the Grand Priest. People have said Zeno, mortal stronger than the God of Destruction, an angel, a God of Destruction himself, maybe someone else, maybe even Jiren. I mean, who really knows what's going to happen? But there's also a chance that they just have Goku and Vegeta or Jiren fight, and Goku gets his new form, Jiren either wins or loses, and then they just keep fighting. I mean, no one gets eliminated or anything else. I mean, I didn't necessarily think that we would see that this much as we have really in this particular tournament, but they do seem to be relying on that concept of give someone a really awesome fight and then just allow them to rest it off for a couple minutes and then go back to fighting way harder the next time or something else like that. I'm not necessarily sure I like that option either. Honestly, I would really like for them to just make a decision one way or the other when it comes to who's going to win the fight and whether or not they're going to be useful in the rest of the tournament. Like, is Goku going to lose and then he's going to be out, or is Goku going to lose to Jiren and then have a couple moments of rest just to come back and win it? I don't necessarily think that would be a really good thing to do, because as a lot of people have speculated, myself included, it's really possible that Gohan's probably going to be the last person on Universe 7's team and might actually win this stuff. We don't necessarily know that. I mean, I've also done speculations that Kaba could potentially win it. I mean, other than I think the Namekians, other than that, like, no one else has really gotten that much shine besides, or has kind of not gotten shine besides Kaba and the Namekians on Universe 6's team. So, I mean, it's just really a throwing out there who do you think is going to win or whatnot. But personally, we do know, or at least we can speculate, that when Goku and Jiren actually fight, we're going to change the entire dynamic of the tournament in general. And like I said, whether or not that is completely stopping the tournament or, changing up the formula, changing up the landscape just as much as episode 100 did when Kale made it from like a flat base surface to this mountains and valleys and a place for people to hide and real structure to the tournament. I don't necessarily know that Goku and Jiren are actually going to do that. I really think that once they're done fighting, that's going to be our climax of the tournament, and then we probably won't even get to the counting down the clock. If I would just say anything, I would say that Goku and Jiren will fight, and then they won't ever really get to the end of this tournament. We're not going to be down to the wire here, and it's going to be that, and then people are going to fight, and maybe even one big fight after that. But this is definitely the climax of this arc. It would be interesting to see Goku and Jiren not actually be the climax, giving everything that they put towards this entire arc to begin with, all the promotional material, even the beginning, showing that fight over and over and over again, unless it's all just a clever ruse in order to show us, like, get our hopes up for this particular fight and allow Gohan or someone else to pick it up and actually win, or there's going to be like a boo-like thing, like I said earlier. So who knows, but I just wanted to get everyone's thoughts and opinions on that. How do you think Goku and Jiren fighting each other is going to affect the tournament, especially if it's not happening at the very end like some people were thinking? And if it does get interrupted, how would you want it to get interrupted? If it keeps going, who do you want to win, and how do you want it to play out? Like, do you want the Goku and Jiren fight to be the climax, or do you want there to be another even bigger fight going forward? So with that being said, guys, I hope everyone does share their comments in the comment section below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that bell over by the subscriber button, and I'll catch you on the next video. It's been real.